So again, I'm with Drew, the #1 colonist ranked player right now, and he's a tournament veteran. He's won so many tournaments, like too many for me to even remember. And he's coaching me on how to get rank #1 in colonist.io so I can overtake him. So, what do you think about this board?
All right. Well, I was going to say I like the 8, 5, 10. So I think Black picked pretty well there. A lot of ore. All right, we've got a lot of good options here.
Yeah. So there's multiple wheat spots, and there's only one last ore spot. I think this looks pretty good for us. What are your thoughts on the 843?
Well, okay, you could do that. I don't mind that. There's also this very interesting idea of the 8, 4, 10.
8, 4, 10.
Which is you're going to get the best available wooden brick, and then you also get the 8. And there's a lot of flexibility in terms of what you're going to get on the way back. There is a possibility if you go 8, 4, 10, you might get the 4, 9, 11 point right, and then you're going to get one of the road settles there because you have the starting road.
I think there's actually a high chance because I think I can easily see someone just taking like the 8, 4, 3, 5, 6, 11.
So what about the 8, 4, 3 do you like? I mean, obviously you're probably going to be going more towards an ore wheat sheep setup with that.
Yeah.
Because you're predominantly playing off the ore. So what do you think with that?
I think with the 8, 4, 3, I think you get left with either the 5, 6, 11, or you get left with the 8, 4, 3. In worst case scenario, you get left with the 5, 9, 10. And this gives you the sheep port and the wood port over here. So that's why I like that. But your 8, 4, 10 idea, you're right that I think 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 6, 11 takes taken. This gives you like the double expansion spot to the 2, 9, 10 and 10, 3, 11.
Now there is a world if you leave the 6, 5, 11 and 8, 4, 3 open, that's a pretty good setup for fourth.
It is.
It's kind of hard to avoid them getting a good setup either way.
So since you're the resident expert on this video over here, where would you go?
Let's go 8, 4, 10. It just speaks to me. It's 3 unique resources.
And do you point left or do you point upwards?
All right, so let's pick it.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss. All right, so the biggest question is, does anyone go 8, 3?
I could see black going 8, 3.
Just for the coordination.
Well, it's also just the wheat port. They get sheep. It's pretty nice for them.
And I think for the sake of let's just keep it simple. Let's point left here.
Yeah, I think left is just way safer. Like the 8, 3 is it's okay, but I think black would love to take this at a high frequency.
If we could road settle in the 8, 3, I would love that.
Yeah.
But might be some challenges to that. Okay, so we saw this.
And this is like the setup. We're like trading setups, in my opinion, with like purple in a way for this.
Yeah, it is. It is a good setup, and I actually think they should start with the ore. No, we could go 8, 9, 11, 4, or we can go 5, 10, 9.
So this is like the sheep, the sheep port play with this.
But we gotta just kind of figure out how does this shape up.
Yeah, personally, so what I like more is I like the 4, 9, 11 because I think we can get a lot of sheep trades with red over here if they take this. The only problem here, right, is the nightmare situation where red decides to take the 10, 3, 11 or 2, 9, 10 or like, I don't know, 6, 11, 12, right?
They leave the 10, 9, 5.
Yeah, and this is just unbeatable. So it's basically how smart do we think red is?
I think it goes either way. I still think the 10, 5, 9 it's not even bad, right?
It's not. It's pretty good.
Well, we do have sheep dominance, right? So we do have a lot of trades, I think, and we have the flexibility of everything but ore. But there's a lot of ore on this board. Honestly, let's see if we can make the 10, 5, 9 work.
Okay. All right, resident expert. Let's do this. And I think you're right. Like that's probably what I would have done, especially after I easily see red being like, well, no wheat equals defeat. Let me go ahead and go over here, like over here, and then we just lose to black with this 5, 9, 10, 5, 8, 10. That's just like that's just very, very, very hard to beat. But also, what's really sad is like this 4, 9, 11 to 2, 9, 10 is very strong. I really wish I had that, but
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I think the sheep port's nice. The 3, 1 plays off nicely. There's probably going to be tons of trades for the ore when we need it, especially with the coordinated 8s too, right?
Yeah. Ooh, and black decides to do that.
That's interesting. Now for red, I think the 8 ore is always a great block for them.
Yeah.
The 5 sheep doesn't really make a lot of sense. So essentially what we're playing here, Dylan, is what we call side by side, which is you have your settlements 2 to 3 spaces apart to where no one can place in between you. So you control a part of the board. And you're going to see it's going to be very difficult to block unless they want to solo block you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it is very hard to block. Yeah, like there's not very many effective blocking spots. Like they're not going to solo block us here.
Now,
like this doesn't do anything, and maybe
there could
this.
be a world where you do sheep for ore with red here, just because they're probably going to need that sheep for the settle. So let's just kind of see if we can get some value here.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean it's early. There's no rush at all.
But I also like making my intentions known there. That way he knows, hey, because he does have the 3 sheep, but it's not very exciting.
We might actually get robbed here. One of the cons of doing that is because we just expose we have a sheep and we get robbed here for it. But they take the wood, so that's good. I'm fine with that.
4 does suck though.
Yeah, the 4 block does it just cripples us by a lot.
I don't think it's a very good block, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think you're better off putting it on the 5 because you should know that Jake's probably your biggest threat.
Yeah. But I think the reason why they block this is because they're trying to defend this from red. But if that's the case, then you should be probably robbing red, not me. But I guess they want the sheep though, so. Oh, this is.
Now there's
yeah.
tons of ore, so like 2 sheep for 2 ore.
Yeah.
Sheep for ore could be on the table here.
Yeah, it's definitely on the table for sure. But the thing is, they probably need to 4 for 1 just to get the wheat they need.
This is too good of a deal.
I'm just waiting for him to trade me. Ooh, that's a city.
Oh.
Nicely done. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a brilliant trade by purple over here. Oh man.
Sheep for brick?
Yeah, let's do sheep for brick
Yeah,
here.
I mean, this is why you should never get blocked here. And this would be going to red. Or black, excuse me.
Well,
It's fine. We can pass. We
yeah,
can pass.
there's not much to do here. Yep.
Yeah, and then he immediately gets punished. And this is good. I think probably just goes on the 9.
Yep, I think it should. Yep.
I know these setups, I've played these setups so often.
Mhm.
They are competitive. It's just sometimes you need a little bit of time. And it should be on the 8 ore here. This is perfect.
Yeah, I agree. Like the red has to be blocking the 8 ore every single time here. It's just so good. But I mean, I could see them doing something stupid, but yeah, luckily they didn't.
You know what would be really nice here at the bottom? Okay.
Do you still think we solo block the 9 ore here? I think, yeah, there's nothing else to do.
I'm trying to think what cards are out there. Yeah, probably. It's we would love a break here, but I don't think there is any.
Yeah, I don't think there is any either.
I think we can ore here, don't we?
We might get a wood though. That's the
That's
problem. Do you think we 4-1 for a brick here, or just hold?
I would hold. I would hold. Just
Yeah, actually, you're right. Like, there's no one has a sheep right now, or like, so let's just hold on to it because we can still sell it at a pretty good price here. Okay, well, let's not get 7 down.
sheep for ore could be.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of trades with black here. Ooh, there we go.
Oh,
There's
okay.
we can get city trades for sure.
So wheat sheep for 2. Yeah, I like that. Also, I'm not opposed to selling the brick either.
Yeah. Nah, I can't
No,
do this for
that's-
2.
No. I mean, brick and sheep for 2 ore could be on the table. Also, you could do the road and sheep. Like, I don't mind.
Ooh, I'm gonna do this, and I'll ask for 3 ore.
It's a good deal.
I think we take this.
Yeah. And then I think we 8 410 here.
Yeah. I mean, I gave him a settlement for 3 ore. That's pretty good, you know? As a guy who has no ore, that's brilliant.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
Yeah, this is fine.
It does make our 4 target, but the thing is, we just
Yeah.
So we'll get hit, and that's okay.
Wait, do you think we should have upgraded this 5 9 10 for the sheep port though?
There is a case for it. I kind of like the 8 4 10.
Yeah,
honestly.
I like it too. Just diversifies us more. Man, like purple gave all that just for a road. I thought they were gonna get more out of that, but they don't have any bricks, so it makes sense. And I just had overloaded ore, and they're just waiting on the 6 to in order for them to get that.
So the reason I like the 8 4 10 is I feel like the road building's a really nice touch for our setup. And it's not like we have a lot, but we have a good ratio of it here. So
Mhm.
we need it to be open, and once it starts rolling, we're going to get moving pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And I also think that like we could also easily build back to the wheat port too. That's also definitely an option.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually my thinking was the point up.
Mhm.
With the road settle on the wheat port, which is really good.
Yeah, I agree that would be good. I just think that like I don't like how black took this. I think black would be much better off taking the 8-3. Do you think we ever take this here? No. I need.
I would take 2 cards, maybe a win and ore.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's just a fair trade.
Yeah, it's just like this doesn't actually like help our hand that much. Like the ore's okay, the wood's What about 2 wood? I don't.
2 ore. I mean, we're not taking the wood here. I mean, the wood's
Yeah.
clogging our hand, but
Yeah, the wood just sucks here. I can't take that.
yeah. I mean, at this point, he needs to trade more than we do.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now in 8 we pop, and
Yeah, there we go. Now, do you think we go to the 3-1 port first, or do you think we go to the sheep port?
The 3-1's probably more flexible,
Hmm.
but the sheep port's really nice too. I
It's
mean,
very nice. Yeah,
as long as the 4 is blocked, then I think it's the sheep port.
got it. Yeah,
But you realize if the 4 wasn't blocked, we would have had the road settle.
for sure. It'll just make my hand just brilliant. 2 wheat ore for brick, for sheep ore for
Good
wheat.
news.
Right. 10. This is a good spot to try to get a wheat trade.
Yeah. There's technically another city trade, but it might just make us a little bit too strong. Yeah, if we can pop here and drop a road, I'd be very happy with that.
Let's see. This is worth it.
Maybe for 2 wheat.
Do you think we should be asking more for black? Already put this out.
I'm happy with that, I guess. I mean, it's better than the 4 for 1 for us.
Yo, you're right. You're right though. I should have asked for two though first. Like I was wrong. So
I
in this
think the
spot, yeah,
pop-
just buy dev. Yeah.
Yeah.
Road building. There we go.
Ooh. All right, so here you probably want to just port for the brick.
Yeah.
And that way we'll road build. And I think you actually go 8-3.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Like this is not going to be open forever, and it's good to secure that now.
Yeah. No matter what, I think we snag the brick, right?
Yeah.
No one else is going to try.
You're right. You're right. I was gonna try to like ask for a wheat this turn, but we can still hit it on the 8 exactly.
Woo.
There we go. Perfect. I think should be a city for black. Okay. There we go.
That's okay. I think the pacing of this game is working out really nicely
Yep.
for us. And we do have road settle pop. The question is, do we give up the? I'm saying, do we use the road builder to get the sheep port, or do we go or the wheat port? Let's see what we get here.
Yeah. It sucks a little bit. Oh yeah, let's dump the wood. Let's dump.
Sheep.
Yeah, I mean it just evens it out. Yeah.
Perfect hand.
I think in this spot.
I think it's a 10 for sure here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think black probably they might have a leftover, or maybe actually I think they might have spent it all. And then we don't want red's wood here. Okay.
This is fine.
Yeah.
And I think here we go 8-3.
Yeah. So like if we didn't get 7'd out, would you have gone somewhere else?
It's a consideration. I mean, the question is, with the road builder, we could have dropped 2 roads to 3-1 and then the sheep port.
Yeah, and that's very good, obviously.
But I think the 8 just becomes super nice here.
Mm-hmm. It also does induce more solo blocks. Well, okay, not yet. That's good.
This is fine. This is fine.
Yep.
And now a few 8s in it. I feel like the next road settles really easily.
Yeah, and yeah, we're still not getting blocked. It's still the 8 ore. That's brilliant. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay.
And really, we need to become friends here with. Yeah, ask for 2 cards here.
2 ore. The only other 2 card they can give me is wood ore. Do you think we take wood ore?
Yeah, I mean, just the ore is the value here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because then 1/8, then we can pop. And
no, you're right. I'm getting too greedy. 2 wheat for this.
And then usually what's good here is to say, hey, pop, right? Pop question mark or dev question mark, just to remind them the value that's in it for them.
There we go. There we go. And also, I just think we just offer them the best deal. Like this is the most actionable for them too.
Because
like,
long term, we're taking road.
Yeah.
So I'm not concerned about that. I'd rather. Then we need an 8. Okay, perfect.
So this is interesting since
the sheep just rolled. So who has the sheep? Or sorry, the wheat.
6 just rolled. So
Jake. So that's Jake. Wheat for non-steal. That's probably too late. I'll steal from Jake here. You just need the wheat to pop.
Oh fuck. This is not a good block. I don't want to solo block him.
It's fine. He probably has a dev. Jake non-steal.
I think we have to.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
No worries.
Yeah.
No worries.
Oh man, I really hate blocking this 11.
Well, I mean, look, it was either the 10 or the. You're not blocking the 9, even though red is doing very well.
I felt like a solo block on purple just too a little too mean. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I take that back. I take that back. Okay. There's a lot of brick trades on black. Oh, okay. Give me insurance. Rob me. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, this is another thing too. I mean, it wasn't going to last there very long.
Yeah.
We do need to be a little careful here. I mean, obviously, red is doing extremely well.
Yep. They could do road army and stuff. Yeah. Pour for another wheat. I think we might have to get some brick trades from black here. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
All right, so we have the road settle. Let's keep that in mind. But there is some value in the pop here. I do like this as well. Let's give a dev for 2 brick, which I actually think is reasonable.
For 2 brick? But don't we get that with a single 4 though? Well, I guess we do get this, right?
But I mean, it keeps our sheep in our hand.
Yeah.
So there might be a world where he might just take that, saying, hey, the 5.
Oh, sheep for brick 1 for 1. I take that.
Okay, yeah. Then that's definitely the deal here.
And I think we just buy a dev.
No. So I think you get the road settle and you get the pop with the sheep port, right?
Yes, you're right. Wait, can we do all of that?
Yep,
Yes, we
and we
can.
have the-
We can. We can. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. You're so right. That the ordering matters so much. Since if I pop first, then I'd be a sad person. So yeah, let's do this, and then get the dev card after this.
And it clears
Yeah,
your hand. Almost.
and this is perfect. Yeah.
Yep. Then we need a VP here.
Oh, and we got it. We got it. This is brilliant. This is
All right.
brilliant. Perfect position. Perfect position. Give me a 4. Okay, rob me. Sure, get the wood. Get the wood.
This is fine because you don't
Ooh.
care about the break anymore, right? Like
Yeah.
now you've got your production, you have the ports. A little concerned with black here. Perfect, perfect. Man, this 9 is going nuts.
Yeah, I think they drop a second city on the 2-9-10 here.
Wild.
Let's see. 4. Ooh, that hurts a little bit, but not much you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much we can. I don't see any trades in this spot. We could like ask for like a wood for. I don't see any trades. Yeah, let's just pass.
I mean, realistically, you should never be blocking the. I mean, you got to be blocking the 9 here.
Yep, there we go. There we go.
Now, what we can do is we can try to help Jake take army because I feel like he's behind. So it just buys us time.
And as you said, like with the setup over here, we basically just never ever get like robbed, and we haven't been robbed like that often. So you're so right on that.
Because we're pacing really well here.
Yeah.
Now we do have to be very careful. I mean, black is getting so much opportunity for road here. Like he has road in his hand.
Yeah. Do we trade him for road? Like, hey, do we? Can you give us 2 brick here?
I'm not opposed to it, but he's still very strong. I mean, he's at 9 points, or sorry, 5 points with 9 cards. I think we need to get Jake to do something here.
I mean, what can we do for Jake? That's I mean,
we can also port for the 3-1. That is an option.
Well, just port this for a brick, then pass.
I think so, yeah. I mean, almost any roll just gives us the settle. And to think, like, here's the thing. We just need 2 settles and road, and we win.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's probably our fastest path to victory here.
Yeah, no, I can see that. It's like road settle, take a road, and then connects all the way here.
Yeah, and 1-4, and we're.
Do you have a preference in terms of where we drop it?
Yeah, 3-1.
Or like this one to this one, top or bottom?
I would drop it down. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I think this just helps us. Yeah.
If we do have to take road for emergency reasons, I suppose we're a little bit closer. So Jake should play knight here if he wants army. Knight for pacing? Question mark.
No, we can't.
I mean, so best case. I mean, if he has 2 knights at best.
Ooh.
Ooh.
2 wood.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, this gives black like road for sure.
And now he's going to 7.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I didn't like that at all either. Gross. And the thing is, like purple over here, he's still not doing bad at all. Like
the best. My hope here. That's fine. He should steal from red. My hope is he takes road and becomes a little bit of a threat.
Yeah. I mean, he looks kind of scary now. He's at 8 points, right?
But this is fine. This is fine.
Yeah. No, this is fine.
8 gets hammered.
Yep.
But then Jake's going to start playing knights.
Ooh, there's that 12.
This is fine. This is fine. Pacing wise, like we can always take road. I think if worst case, like we get the 5 to get blocked.
Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent.
Nice.
Okay.
And the connect is really nice for us.
It is.
1-4. How amazing would that be?
There are some ore trades here, but do you think we ever go for those or not really? Because we don't need dev cards. We don't really need a city.
I don't mind them. I don't mind them here. Just depends on. I actually do think Cat is falling a little bit behind, so maybe the wheat for ore could be helpful.
Okay.
Because alternatively, we could do the 2 settles. Yeah, like he's not even asking for trades here.
Yeah. 8.
Oh, I think we settle here, or we can double city. I mean, we can city. Excuse me.
What if I offer like a 3 for?
Well, can we city with our current hand?
Yeah, we can.
Then take the city.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then our path's a little bit easier.
I mean, and this 5 on 10 city on the sheep port is it's so good. It's too good. And yeah, actually, no, you're right. There's like no reason to give our opponents cities when we can do it ourselves, right? So, I mean, yeah, he's potentially at 8 points.
Now the 4 is just.
Ooh.
Woo! And we've got to start, like, we're in territory of potentially having monos out there.
Yep. Perfect city is at 9 points now.
So we can take road.
Yeah. We have to take road. Yeah. Okay. No 7. Yes! There we go. Okay. and then just
Figure out the win here.
yeah, settle, take red. 3-1, and then just more.
Nicely done.
Coach, you helped me get here. Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about the setup side by side.
Yeah,
That is something.
this surprised me. This surprised me quite a lot.
It does this job. It's high production. The ports are great. The development card pulls were perfect, right? We got no knights. We got a road builder and a VP. Usually, what I find with road setups is you need like the most optimal one I've found is a VP, a city, and 5 settles. That's like kind of like the perfect formula. If you can get that other city like we did, then perfect. You only need the 3 settles or whatever it is.
Yeah, like getting our first city for that 4 for 3, that was amazing. That was an amazing trade for us, since it saved us a 4 for 1. And also, as you said, like with the setup, we barely got blocked too. Like if
we got blocked, but we never got stolen.
Yeah, we never got robbed. We got robbed like once. And the thing is, like, we should have gotten robbed more, since like we're just cooking our opponents and stuff.
Yeah. So I love these setups. They're so strong, and like I find like the meta does not appreciate the value of how good they can be.